Yo, and welcome back to the channel from Nosy Bee Paradise. Oh, don't know whether that sun is glaring in the screen or not, but it's a beautiful sunset. It feels beautiful on your face, I'll tell you that much. 1,000 ways to die in Madagascar. Get a quad bike and show off on it. Let it fall upside down on top of you. Go out on the road on a moped. Watch people cut you up all over the place. Bad drivers in Madagascar, very dangerous place. Been thinking about how dangerous is it in Madagascar, because I've had a few people over the years. I've had plenty of people comment, how dangerous is it in Madagascar? Well, if you're a duck, it's quite dangerous because the rainy season isn't good for the ducks outside when they're babies. So the little babies, they come in of a night time. And we look after them here in the kitchen. Look at the tap here, broken, doesn't turn off. So now it's leaking all over the place. I'm losing water, having to pay for it. Oh my god, what a problem. That's a problem. There's me ducks. These two are nice and big. That one's tiny in the kitchen, They need to go inside, There's Mama Duck. Mama Duck! Oh, insects. There's little insects here. You probably can't see them just above this plant, just whizzing around. Mosquitoes, they may be. They're dangerous. Mosquitoes are dangerous. That's one of the biggest dangers in Madagascar is malaria. Lots of people die from malaria, especially Madagascar, especially if you don't catch yourself quick enough. Uh-oh. Big male cow. It's going to charge at me. It wants to charge, look. Oh, that's scary. I don't like that. Hey! Ali! Go on! Get away. Yeehaw. You're looking at. I ain't got the balls to walk past it. I don't look at it. His eyes are wide and those horns are quite strong, aren't they? I don't know, looks a bit angry, that's a way to die. I know a guy got a horn in the back. He didn't die, but he's constantly in pain. He can't work because of the pain and stuff. Dangerous, dogs. Oh my god, look at these wild dogs here. Look at them fighting, messing about. Stupid. Enjoying themselves, probably just playing. But if you get a dog bite, there's no vaccine for what is it, I don't know what the vaccine is. If you get bitten by a dog, you need to have a vaccine, yeah, that vaccine, whatever it is. They don't have them because you need to keep them at a certain room temperature or something. It's got to be at the same temperature. It can't be going from hot to cold and stuff. So if you get bitten by a dog, yeah, that's a problem. It's a big problem. Look at the size of this little duck, the third one. Tiny compared to those other two. But yeah, I've done a list. We'll go through them. Cairo, get the ducks. Don't know where my son is. That's another danger. Kidnappings. Does it happen? Yeah, it does. Doesn't really happen with foreigners. I've never heard of a foreigner being kidnapped, but sometimes between the top upper classes, the top of the colonels and things like that, they'll kidnap each other's children. Colonel will kidnap a minister's child or something and say, I want me land. You're taking the piss. We did a deal. We did a corruption deal together. I haven't been paid out. You want your kid back, then pay up. That sort of thing happens. Also, kidnappings of Malagasy boys and albino children, because for their eyes, they kidnap them and then cut their eyes out, kill them, and sell the eyeballs to black magic, for black magic potions, or maybe for Chinese medicine. I don't know if that's going a bit too far. Don't sue me, bro, if you're Chinese, because maybe that's not true. But I know the Chinese buy the bones from the graves and cemeteries, get dug up, and of a night time, stolen bones, and they sell them to the Chinese. Chinese take them away in container-fulls every year. Very, very dangerous, like, very, very dangerous. Small kid looking for somebody at my gate. There's nobody here. Kids like to play on here, play the football and that. Steal the mangoes. Let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's get into this list. It's going to take a little while. Let's think about the biggest dangers, because people automatically think that the biggest dangers in Africa or Madagascar is simply what do they think? Getting eaten by a lion, or you'll get killed as soon as you land in the airport. There'll be tribesmen there with knives and they'll kill you in that wild Africa, like, you know. It's not like that. It's not like that at all, like, but there is dangers. Like I say, mosquitoes, big danger. If you take anti-malaria, it can work for a holiday. Use mosquito nets and mosquito repellent if you can. I don't use any of it. Sit down. Sit. More. So you're going to fall off, aren't you? Look, you nearly fell off, look. You sit, get down. He likes to climb. He's at that age where he likes to climb up on everything. Climb on the table, climb on the chairs. He's not fell off yet, but as soon as he does, he'll soon learn money. What else can we talk about? What about HIV? HIV, AIDS, sexual diseases. Tell you what, like, Nosy B is rife for them at the moment. In Ambataloka, there's a lot of working girls in Nosy B Island. They come from all over Madagascar to get here, to get to paradise. And unfortunately, there's a lot of tourists who come here for sex tourism. Big place, Nosy B, for it in the world, and growing. So especially with, like, one of my main viewers is American, I think America is something like between 12 and 8% of me viewers are American. There's more and more Americans coming over by the week. I see a lot of black Americans coming over, like, and coming over like 3 months at a time, enjoying themselves, having a nice time, like. But yeah, you got to be careful, like, because there is girls with HIV. There's probably boys as well, but I know about the girls. I know a few girls that are HIV positive in Ambataloka, and they're still out there. The problem is they don't use contraception, they don't use condoms and stuff like that. They just use, they don't use anything. They use PrEP, a drug called PrEP. If you get PrEP, you can get one of them every day. You take one tablet a day, and stops you from getting HIV, which obviously leads to AIDS. So that's good. You could do that, but if the problem is that there's people spreading AIDS. There's people, tourists coming over here who know they're HIV positive, just horrible twats, like, horrible guys, like, they've touched unlucky, they've gone a little too far, they've got HIV, and instead of wearing protection or telling the girl, they do nothing. They just go bareback and hope that the person gets HIV. It's bad, like, it's bad. So be very careful with having sex. Make sure you wear condoms, at least. And if you can, take PrEP. There you go. Other sexual diseases where you get itchy, rashes, there's plenty of them. Gonorrhea, penile wart, syphilis, herpes, hepatitis. All these sort of things are going around, so be careful. Be very careful. Another danger, one of the most dangerous things I've found in Madagascar is women. Women, like, probably if you're a woman, I know a woman, in fact, who's from Europe, and she lives here on the island. She got with a local guy. Turned out the guy was married all the time, and she bought a house in his name, land in his name, a boat in his name, car in his name, the whole lot, you know, bought the whole shebang. Started a family life, enjoying life, being a good person as you are, like, and she ended up, like, having to sue him in court for everything to get it back. It's still not over yet. But that's just one example. So it's not just women, but Malagasy. If you get married to a Malagasy, I don't want to like sort of categorize a whole nation, but the chances are that you'll end up with nothing. You'll end up with nothing. The chances are you'll end up with nothing, especially if you pick the wrong lady or the wrong guy. If you're going and picking a bar girl and getting married to her and saying I can change her, listen, you can't. I've tried to change women, girls in the past, like it just hasn't happened. You know, they don't change. They stay who they are. Like, you know, you can't change people. You can take the girl out the bar, but you can't take the bar out the girl, as they say in Thailand. So be very careful putting things in other people's names. You're probably gonna lose it. Everything I have ever bought in Madagascar is in somebody else's name. I've never bought anything in my own name in Madagascar. I own absolutely nothing here. Nothing's mine. I just enjoy my life, go about my life as I do. And I'd advise you to do that. If you want to own stuff, start a business, put it in your own name, buy the land in your own name, build a house in your own name, buy a car in your company name, pay the taxes, do it that way. It's a far better way. Why have I put it all in somebody else's name? Because I'm prepared to lose it. That's why. I'm prepared for it. But I don't think it'll ever happen to me. I honestly believe. Yes? Yeah? Sewer? I honestly believe that my wife's a good wife. I've touched lucky. I messed around with fucking wild girls for years and years, and then I decided I want to settle down, get married, and live happily ever after. Give it a go, see what it's like, and that's what I've done. There's no reason for her to leave me, and there's no reason for me to leave her. Maybe it'll happen. I don't know. But if it did, she's always said that she'll just give me everything. She didn't want anything. You know, obviously I'd have to sort her out for the rest of her life, wouldn't I? But that'd be for the sake of her and my kids, because once you build a life with somebody, you know, there's nothing worse than a woman scorn and all that, and divorce. And I've heard of loads of horrible situations where the women have just robbed the man for everything, like left him with pennies, like left him with next to nothing. And also I had a situation the other way round where the women have been left with nothing after getting with the wrong guy. Happens. So be careful of that. The sea currents. There's currents. I see loads of people drown. I've saved one guy and I've dragged another body out the sea in the last 12 years since I've been here. Twice in Mangili, both in Mangili. Dangerous. Be careful in the sea. Anywhere in the world, it's dangerous. It's not normal. You know what I mean? It's not normal to be messing around in the sea. There's fish. There's coral. There's dangerous things that you can damage your feet on. Many dangerous things. Like, where are you going? Get up here. Up. Malay. Up. Come on. So yeah, the sea's dangerous. Don't come here, think, I'm on holiday, get in the sea, everybody else is in the sea. You go a little bit too far. Currents can suck you out in certain places. It's dangerous. So there you go. Sharks, not so much. I mean, maybe on the east coast, but there's no sharks around Tuliar area or around Nosy Be area. None here. The sun. Oh my God, that's one of the most dangerous things in the world is the sun. You can get skin cancer, no problem here. Like, hey, get away from there. Yeah, dangerous, the sun. Fake rastas. I got told by one rasta that there is no real rastas in Madagascar. That's what he told me. There's no real rastas. And I believe him. I've met a lot of rastas, like, but they don't follow rasterism. They don't follow the rules and stuff like that. Like beach boys and that's what they are. The beach boys, basically wild guys who look to make a bit of money on the beach. Be careful of them. Like, The ones who sell the boat trips on the beach in Nosy Be. Stay away from them. Buy if you want a boat trip or a trip or something, book it in one of the shops in Bataloka or something. That's what I'd do. And the same goes for anywhere else. Find a local tour guide with a proper tour license and stuff like that. For cement. That it. What about Vula, Yavita, Yab Yab Fally Fally? Hamarai Mananjai? Alright, bye bye. Where is my wife? A sinner. Has she sneaked past? She was at the gate a minute ago. Where's Mama? Huh? Where's Mama? 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 Huh? Get away from that edge there, come on. Let's go. Get in. She's round the back, she sneaked round the back, she's there. She snuck round the back to avoid the camera. What else have we got? Corruption. That's a danger in Madagascar, is corruption. Like, there's powerful people out there like who run Madagascar, and if you've got too much, especially if you're Malagasy, if you've got too much, they're going to come along and say, how do we get that? That guy's got 3 hotels. How do we get them? They're worth like 3 million a piece. That's 9 million. We split them 3 ways, get 3 million a piece. It's not bad. It's not bad. Hotel each. Let's say he's a bone trafficker, a human trafficker. Arrest him, put him in prison. He tries to escape. We kill him. We confiscate all his stuff. Split it 3 ways. Done deal. So you've got to be a little bit careful. The best thing to have in Madagascar is nothing at all, in my opinion. Own nothing, have nothing, and be happy. Like the plan for the US government and that, the UK government, the German government. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy. That's it. Flaunting wealth. All you guys who are listening now, like, you all thought that I was going to say, yeah, be careful of bandits, be careful of armed robbers, be careful of guys wearing black hoodies and baseball bats in their hands. You know, be careful of that. But there's a lot more things that are a big danger to you than getting robbed in Madagascar, as far as I see it. A lot, like. Flaunting wealth, going around with Rolexes, or counting your cash in public, or going around with a big gold chain. Look at me, I'm Papa Sauce. I've made it in life. I've got a $5,000 gold chain. You know, listen, mate. You haven't made it if you've got a $5,000 gold chain, like, and all you're doing is making yourself look like a wally. So don't do it, like, you know, don't do that. It's dangerous. That's where you do get robbed by a bandit at night with a knife who may stick it in you to get it. So be careful. The road system, like I say, the road system's dangerous. Be careful. Don't think you're Tom Cruise and you can come here like something out of Days of Thunder, the film, like riding your motorbike without a helmet. Yeah, sure, I do it. But it doesn't mean that you should. Doesn't mean it's right. Just because I do it doesn't mean it's right, does it? 2 wrongs don't make a right. Right? So don't mess about. Come here. Make sure you got a license. Don't drink drive. Drive properly. Be careful. If you get in a tuk-tuk with some idiot who obviously hasn't got a license, who's drunk and driving stupidly, pay him 1,000 Ariari and say, thanks for the roller coaster ride. Let me out. And get out and get another tuk-tuk and pay somebody else double the journey, double the price, and it keeps you alive. Yeah? Because that sort of stuff's going to happen. Healthcare, don't get ill. Don't get sick. Don't do it. Don't have a heart attack. Don't have a stroke. Yeah. Don't get run over. Don't have a car crash. Don't do nothing. Be careful. Go the Buddhist way. That's the way. Nice and easy. The middle path. The middle path. Nothing too much. Nothing too less. Just a nice, easy life. Yeah. Be careful. Stay out of the healthcare system. You don't have a heart attack. You have a heart attack. You're brown bread. You're done. You're dead. You're finished. Game over. Say goodnight. Hasta la vista, baby. Dig a hole. Bye-bye. Game over. Yeah? Don't do it. Pickpockets. In Tanna. In crowded places. In nightclubs. In Tanna. In also probably like Tuliar. Fort the Fan in nightclubs where there's busy places. Nosy Be. In the streets in Tanna. In the market areas. Be careful of pickpockets. Don't wear a rucksack. Have things in your front jean pockets, not your back pockets. Don't take stuff out that you don't need to take out. Your passport, get it signed. Go to the police station when you arrive and say, I want a photocopy. Take a photocopy of your passport page and your visa page on one photocopy, and say, I want somebody to sign that, and pay the price. It might be 10,000, 20,000 Dari, and you can take that round with you, and you're legal. I don't carry any ID. I don't use you're meant to carry a driving license if you drive a vehicle. I don't. You're meant to have paperwork for your vehicle. I don't. You're meant to have a passport on you at all times. I don't. But if I'm in Tanna of a night time, I'll take my passport. I'll take my passport. But that's another thing. Oh my God. The biggest danger in Madagascar for me is losing me documents. If I lose my documents, oh my God, my passport, my driving license, me wallet, that's a big problem. Like, they're the most important things next to my family, my documentation, and my paperwork for keeping track of my businesses, passwords, things like that. They're the most important thing to me. If I lose them, I'm taking a trip to England to get new stuff. I don't want to be doing that, like, you know. Sorry about this video if it's a bit, that sun's in your way a bit. I'm sorry about that, but I ain't got a lot to look at, you know, around here. I've been wanting to do this video for a few days and just not had the time, or it's been too hot. It was just too hot. In the daytime, it's very, very hot here. So be careful of the sun, like I said. The family. Be careful of the family. Here's me family. Hello, Ollie. Say hello to YouTube.
Huh?
Say hello.
Yeah.
To the camera. Say hello.
Hello, Bush.
Not boss, to these.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Oli. My plan is finish his job.
Finish the job for me.
Finish job. Tomorrow is come back.
Tomorrow's to work.
Well, not to work.
What's Clerk doing down there?
He's buying cigarette.
Buying cigarettes.
Buying cigarette.
Who's that at my gate? What are all these guys doing here? Like? Look, they come here and they took all these mangoes. They're too small, aren't they? These guys here, these kids here are from Fort de Fan. The Fort de Fan fat kids that have come here with their families to find a better life. Ollie. Very nice. Be careful of your family. What's the most dangerous thing? Sit down there.
Yeah.
Tell me, what's the most dangerous things in Madagascar?
Madagascar?
What's the most dangerous things?
Madagascar is... life is good. Madagascar.
Yeah, but what's dangerous? Dangerous. Danger.
Dangerous.
Yeah, what's dangerous?
Dangerous is pora, same pora.
Porat. People who steal.
Same.
Same porat.
Yeah, pora.
People who steal. Gangsters.
Yeah, busy gangster. Madagascar is normal.
Watch this, you'll like this. What about the women? Appella. Dangerous? Dangerous or to miss dangerous?
She's dangerous. Miss for small.
Miss?
Miss for small.
But small.
Same way Tana is miss big.
Tanna girls?
Yeah. 5 years in space, maybe small.
No problem.
Yeah.
But you think Tanna girls are a problem?
Tana is rat pussy.
It's bad. The girls are bad, or the place is bad.
Huh?
The whole place, yab, or the girls, the Appella.
Yeah.
The Appella?
Yeah.
Bad?
Yeah.
In Tanna? Stop it. I don't believe that.
Yeah, pussy.
The whole... Why? What's bad about them? Anna Kelly? Yeah, that's the capital, the very centre, where the Glacier Bar is, and the Hotel de France, Saint Pierre Hotel, all that area. Bad at night there, like, innit? Dangerous there, Hariva. Huh? Ooh, there's a lot of bad people there of a night. Got to be very careful. I walk around there of a night most times on my own. No problems. I've had one time where I had somebody pull a samurai sword out his back and try and rob me. Didn't go very well for him. but could have gone really bad for me. Luckily, it came my way, and I was all right. That's a story. I've already told that story, but it's a story for another day. What about family?
Yeah.
Family, a problem like sometimes.
Family is good.
Good. No problem with family.
No problems.
Good for you. Good for you. Me, I find family is a problem. Big problem. Yeah.
You want me to
Take a big problem like Mila. The Mila. I want. Me. Gimme. You're a Vazar. You give me. Hello, clerk. I need this. I've got this problem. Yeah, what about, but when you've got Miss Fular, that's when you get Yab, your family come to you and say, hey, you Miss Fular, Ali, give me Mila Fular. Yeah? That's a problem, yeah? That's my problem. People always wanting stuff off you. That can be a problem. You can literally get a dining table. The bigger your dining table, like this one here is 4-seater, yeah? Right? So you can have 4 people maximum. You make a 10-seater table, more people come and sit down. Yeah, every seat, somebody will fill it. Oh, Miss Barry, Miss Rice, thank you very much. It's nice to have family. I've always dreamt of having a big Malagasy family, and I had a big Madagascar family, and then the family, a lot of the family members just fucked my wife. Proper, like, for no reason. So there was a bit of a falling out with that, and that was like now, I don't know, 4 years ago. Nothing's changed on that side of the family. So there's a big problem there, unfortunately, with the elder people in the family who just, they thought that my wife didn't respect them, and my wife thought they didn't respect her. So that was the end of that. Your own guardian. Ooh, guardian. You get a guardian for your property. That's the danger. Yeah. Half the time, it's the guardian who's the Malassu, or the guardian's cousin. He telephones the cousin. Mr. Vazar, Miss Fular. The Vazar, Miss Quad, or the Vazar Tanga. Come now. Yeah. And before you know it, it's the guardian. So you got to be careful of that. Who the guardian is. You hire a guardian, and he's the one who's the thief. That happens. That's dangerous. Oh, this is one of my favourites. This one, Ollie. Big danger in Madagascar. Association, Miss $1. Association, Miss Geggy. Association, Miss Fanny. Yeah? Association, Miss Ratty Mentality Lahi. Association with, you have a relationship with somebody who's crazy, who's a little bit crazy, who doesn't work, who's lazy, who's obnoxious, who's stupid. You associate with those type of people, you become those type of people. So it's very hard to find a nice little group of people that are on your wavelength that you can associate with. If you associate with knobheads, you'll be a knobhead. Always look around in the room for the knobhead, for the dickhead. Yeah? Who's a dickhead? Have a look around. Look around the room. Who can you see around you? And if you can't spot who the dickhead is, it's because it's you. You're the dickhead. So be careful of who you associate with. That's one of my tips for you. Feeling content and that. Feeling content and happy and letting your guard down. You've got to be careful of that. I've seen many people come to Madagascar, let the guard down, feel content, and all of a sudden they get taken. So be careful. They get taken for their money, taken for their problems. That's it. That's a big problem. Like drink driving, big problem. Don't do it. Stay away from that. You got to be careful of food poisoning as well. Be careful what you eat. Be careful where you eat. Eat at decent restaurants. Eat at home. Be careful, because there's people that have food poisoning, and there's even people who deliberately poison people. There's plants out there that you can just pick in Tulia. You can just go and pick the plant, put it in a cup of tea, and bang, the person's dead. So that happens. There's a lot of murders. A lot of foreigners get married, and then the Malagas can't wait for the person to die or whatever, so they kill them to get hold of their assets. If they're married to them, to get the house, to get the car, so they can move back home to wherever they're from, the village where they're from, start with and have their life without the foreigner. A lot of them will just get with a foreigner just to get money. Obviously, a lot of people do that. So be careful of that. Driving at night, got to be careful at driving at night. I wouldn't do it. Stay away from it. I do it, but I wouldn't do it if I was you. Don't do it. Don't drive at night if you can help it. Even taxi bus trips, they're dangerous. Like, cross your fingers, or use an aeroplane. Airplanes, talking about airplanes, they scare me. The internal airplanes that they have, they scare me. I'm scared of them. They're old and small, but I still have to use them. I use them. I'm going away to Tuliar on the 3rd of January for a month. I'll be back in Nosy Be on the 4th of January. So I'm going there for a month on an aeroplane. Scuba diving, the bends. I don't know whether there's any decompression chambers in Madagascar. So go scuba diving. Be careful. Make sure they got the proper equipment. They've got the proper thing. I don't know much about it, but be careful of the bends. Wearing unsuitable shoes, dangerous. There's a lot of things that you can stand on and go through your shoes. Be careful of the flip-flops and stuff that you use. Try and use shoes that got decent. You should wear decent shoes, really, with front protection as well, because I wear like these shoes here. They're very comfortable, but your toes don't half take a battering on things like constantly just boom, ow. Be careful. There's a lot of obstacles in Madagascar that you can smack with your toes, and it really hurts. What else have I got? Got a big list of stuff. Lack of safety equipment. Pfft, there is none. There's no safety equipment. It's dangerous. Be careful. Prison. Pfft. If you do something wrong and you get caught doing something bad and or illegal, like drugs, underage girls, anything like that, pfft, you're gonna have big problems, mate. You're gonna have big problems. Be careful. Don't get put in prison. Get put in prison, it's going to be a painful experience and a costly experience. You can get out of it. This is Madagascar, but expect to pay and be in prison for like a couple of weeks. It can happen. It can definitely happen. Dust, dirt, burning car tires, charcoal fires that they're cooking on. Dangerous. Be careful what you breathe in. There's a lot of dust. I reckon you lose a few years of your lifespan by living in Madagascar. Definitely. There's a reason why these people in Madagascar have got like a life expectancy of like 60 years. And when I say these people, I say it as not an American and somebody who's lived abroad for a long time. And I'm not racist. It comes, I don't know what it is. I don't know about that. I've heard about it. Somebody else mentioned it on a comment saying these people. Can't help it. It's part of my vocabulary. And I'm on about Malagasy people when I say these people. That's what I'm on about. They sit by fires and they live like a short lifespan because of breathing in a lot of bad things. Happens. You're a long way from home, and family. So be careful. Be careful, And if something bad happens, that distance feels a lot longer, Not having a sense of humour can really cause you problems because things go wrong all the time here. You just got to accept it. You need to take things on the chin, to have a little laugh. Something goes bad, it costs you a little bit. You need to laugh at it and say, that's life, that's life. That's funny, that happens, shit happens. Having no patience with others. You need to be patient with people. Malagasy, you need to be patient with them. It's hard when you first get here, but after the years, you soon start developing a patience with other people around you. You got forgetting the real reason that you're in Madagascar: freedom, love, fun, happiness, and to escape the first world that you lived in before, or like you were locked into for the best part of your life. You've got to remember why you're in Madagascar. Try and forget about the old miserable life you had and live your new life and be happy in Madagascar. It's not for all, it's not for everybody, that's for certain. Some even will understand what real life's about, like, and they'll free their minds no matter where they are. No matter if they're in a prison cell, in a garden, in Madagascar, in Switzerland, Geneva, wherever they're sitting, like, you know, they can free their minds and be happy in life. Like, other people are just miserable and angry, and it's not a good way to be. Like, I don't think it's not a good way to be in life. You got to free your mind, that's for certain. What else? To roll the dice in it. To roll the dice life. What else have we got? Like, living life, be free. That's the main thing. Like, be free. Freedom is one of the main things in life to be happy about. And should watch some Q Park on YouTube. Check that Q Park. He's funny. Him, like, that's funny. Like, you have to understand what life is about. Life comes and goes fast, I guess, doesn't it? And my life is probably 66% gone to 100% gone, nearly finished. You know, I'm living the last third of my life, I should imagine. Nice plans to live it free, doing what you want to do. You need a bit of money, obviously. You need a bit of passive income. You need to be building assets. I don't know if you understand what's going on in the real world out there. If you're not subscribed, you should be. Get subscribed to my channel. About 66% of me watchers are not subscribed to my channel, so you should be. But yeah, the real world, like, things are changing there. Like, people who've got assets are going to be the new rich in the world, and the people who haven't got assets, they're like people who've got cash and stuff like that. they're gonna struggle. Cash is becoming worthless. You need to swap your cash for real assets. Buy assets that you can rent out, make an income from, and then come and live in Madagascar. That's a nice plan. Have like the S&P 500 and maybe a couple of rental properties. I'm trying to do away from my rental properties at like my age, nearly 50. I'm trying to get just mainly into the stock market and live off the stocks, live off dividends, live off dividend growth, stuff like that. That's my dream. You know, everybody's got a dream. What's your dream? Live the dream. I walk around and 99% of people, I'm a guy with nothing wrong in life. I look like I've got a dream life. Everything's brilliant. But really deep down, I'm broken inside. I'm sad. I'm disappointed. I'm tired. I'm old. I'm weary. Life didn't pan out how I wanted it to. Really, not fully. But I'm happy. Look at that sunset. You know, there's things that make me happy in life. And I do my best. I crack on. And I show a happy face, and I try and be happy. I try and be positive for you guys. I try and be positive for myself. But I'm not happy about many things in life. There's many sad things in my life which I'm not happy about. I'm not happy that my parents died. I'm not happy that I didn't become a millionaire faster than I did. I'm not happy that I'm only just over broke still, like, even though I'm seen as like being really rich to some people. I feel like I'm not rich enough. Money's one of the main things I don't feel happy about. My family I'm happy with. My freedom I'm happy with. Living in Madagascar I'm happy with. The people I associate around with, I'm not happy with. I need to associate with better quality of people. I need to have I need to value my time more than I do at the moment. I'm too busy helping others, helping people who don't appreciate it. Or because they need to sort their own lives out. It's not my fault that they're failing in life. I'm there to pick up the pieces all the time. I need to sort my own stuff out. I've got my own things to do, so I'm just going to be concentrating on me, my family, and my close friends. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Concentrating on that. Living life. Christmas is nearly here. The years flew by. 2025's gone, and it's basically it's gone. Have I achieved what I wanted to achieve? I have, to be honest. I've built some more of my apartments. I said that I wanted to sell more land, build my business, spend more time in Madagascar with my family, and away from other places in the world. I'm happy. Things have gone well in 2025, but the year has flown by, and it's another year of my life gone, isn't it? Like I say, I've probably got, like, what? If I'm nearly 50 now, I've got 60, 70... I've got 20 years of good life maybe ahead of me, 25 years of good life, and it's over, innit? 75, although it's not over, you can live till 95. it's 75. You're not like a 35 years old still, are you? Let's be honest. You're not free to go to the gym, go for a walk, have a kebab, eat high cholesterol food, go on your motocross bike. It's not happening, is it? Jump on your quad and go and have a good time. Go to discotheque till 3 in the morning, get up for work 7. Work's another thing. If you're working, stop it. Stop working. Find a way to retire and get out of that rat race in Europe or America or Canada or Australia, wherever you are. Give it up. Enough is enough. Like, you accept what you've got, like, and just take a few years off at least. Like, have a break and see if you like it. See if you enjoy taking out that time off. You might like it and say, I wish I'd done this 10 years ago. Don't wait for another 10 years, because then you'll be like, I wish I'd done this 20 years ago. Retiring at 65, 67 is what the government tell you to do. That's a government plan. They educate you in school on what they want to educate you with. And then they say, go to education, go to university so you can get a good job, work for the government. We'll pay you so you're just over broke all the time. But you can have a holiday each year, a small little shitty holiday for 2 weeks, and then it's back to work. You don't have to do that life. You can get away from it. There are ways. You need to buy assets that you can rent out. That's what you need to do. Start a business where you make money. Or stop being stupid and greedy and saying, I need to get to $20 million. You don't need to do that, like. You can live somewhere. If you're watching Madagascar videos, it's possible you're happy to live in Madagascar. And if you're happy to live in Madagascar, you can live quite easily on €20,000 a year. All day long. You can live on 12,000 all day long. Yeah? 12,000, if you save 25 times that, you've got how much? 125, 240, plus 60, 280. You got 280,000. It'd be enough to get 12 grand a year. 12 grand, it's basic living. It's basic living. Don't kid me. I'm not kidding you. Like, but better off with 20,000. 20,000 is 500,000. If you got 500,000, 20 grand. You got 1 million, 40 grand, 50 grand, maybe even. You can take 50. You got 1 million or 500,000. You can take 25 a year and live on it, especially from 50. For the rest of your life, you'll be all right. Don't sue me, bro. Don't sue me, bro. But definitely subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. Check my other videos. Give us a like on every video that you watch ever again. In fact, any video you watch on YouTube, like it. It helps the algorithm. Helps me. It helps me videos go out there. And all's good. I can grow my channel and buy a Ferrari to put on the channel for you guys. Boom! We're out of here. Thanks for watching. Enjoy that sunset going down in Nosy Bay. Happy days.